Alright, got some Hawaii 5-0 up in here for you. Book 'em, Dano! That's what's going to be happening up in here. I always think it's good to get inspiration from other sources other than just songs. Maybe you'll learn something or hear something interesting, right? You're thinking outside the box. Maybe you learned a video game on bass or some kind of theme song, whatever. Anyway, it's all fun. I am Finbar, Finbar Bass. Please click on those bass tutorials I have right down there in the YouTube text box. They're free. They're not on YouTube, so you can only get them by clicking on that. And what's cool about them, I think, and the whole idea behind all this is we're practicing the bass, right? We're learning all kinds of techniques. You're learning bass tone. You're learning hammer-ons, pull-offs. You're getting your chops up to speed, right? But we're doing it in such a way that's not just rote repetition, right? You're actually learning it through doing something that you love, through music. And that's fun. You know, you're actually basically having fun, but you're practicing at the same time. And you almost don't even know that you're learning something, but you are. You're getting better on the bass, and you're getting more up to speed. You're getting your chops, and you're learning all kinds of techniques and cool stuff on the bass. So click on those tutorials, and I think they'll really help you out. So let's get into some 5-0, yo! All right, this is a fun little theme song. The part I'm playing here is the part that is played by the guitar. I like a lot of times to play guitar parts on bass. But don't worry, believe me, this guitar part is a lot more interesting than the bass part to the song. So, and it sounds cool and it's kind of fun to play. Alright, so what am I doing there? You're hitting twice on the 10th fret of the A string. Then you're going to go up to the 8th fret of the D, and then the 7th fret of the G. Right? Sound familiar? Then you're going to go back down to the 10th fret of the D, and then the 10th fret of the A. So I play that slow all together. That's the first phrase, right? And then you have, which is very simple, you got 2 on the 10th fret of the A, and then 1 on the 8th fret, then go up to the 8th fret on the D, and back to the 10th fret. So I do it with one finger so you can see exactly where I'm at. Right? A little vibrato in there is always nice. And then you're going to do this again. Right? That part. That we just did in the beginning, but this time you're going to slide up to the 12th fret of the G string. Get that high G in there. Right? You can slide into it or just hit it in vibrato if you want. What that is right there. I'm on the 10th fret of the G string, right here. Then go down to the 7th fret of the G, then hit the 8th fret of the D, and then back up to the 12th fret. Slide up to that 12th fret right there of the G. Next part, you're going to hit the, actually all the way up to the 15th fret of the G string, and that's kind of just like a pop, bam, right? And then you're going to hit the 12th fret of the G string. Just like that. 12th fret. And then down to the 10th fret, right? Then you got the 13th fret of the D, and then the 10th fret of the D. So far. And then you're just going to do this number here. Right, so you got 12th, 10th of the G, and then you have the 13th of the D, and then the 10th of the D. Then you're going to move up to the 17th fret of the G string. You're going to hit 17, then 14, and then 12, here, you're actually on the D string here, and you're on the 15th and then 12th. So far. Right? Then you're going to go all the way down here on the D string to the 10th fret. Whoops. So far we have that note right there is the 12th fret of the A string. Then you go down to the 10th fret of the A string, and then back up to the 12th, right? And then you're going to go up to the 10th fret of the D string. So far that last part. Then the 12th fret of the D. Back down to the 10th fret of the D. So that is all. Now right there is going to be the 12th fret of the G. So that whole part. You see this? Yeah. And then you're going to do this number here. What that is, you're hitting twice actually on that 10th fret of the G. And then you're going to go to the 12th fret of the D. And then, this is kind of weird, the 13th fret right here of the A. And it's nice if you could slide back into the 10th fret of the D. So that whole part. And then, of course, there's the foreboding. What that is, you're hitting twice on the 10th fret right there of the D, and once on the 11th fret of the A. And then you pretty much start over again, where at first you were do the same thing, but instead of starting on the 10th fret with your pinky here, start on the 12th fret. So they're kind of climbing, they're ascending while they're playing this tune. And things vary and it jostles around a little bit, but that's the basic format right there. Alright, Hawaii 5-0, yo! I always remember watching this show with my dad. My dad loved this show, and I loved watching it because he loved watching it, and I was so young, I just loved hanging out and watching TV with my dad, no matter what it was. Hawaii 5-0 and Star Trek seem to be his favorites. Anyway, I am Finbar of Finbar Bass. Thank you so much for listening. Please try and learn some stuff on bass that you normally wouldn't think of. Maybe, like I said, some parts from different types of genres that aren't necessarily musical, or like a video game or something like that, maybe, or try and learn guitar parts on bass. Everything that you're learning is going to push you forward more on your bass playing adventure. And anyway, another thing you can do, click on the little clicker box right down there in the YouTube text box. I have 3 free bass lessons, beginning to advanced, on there. They're not on YouTube at all. Like I said, they're awesome, so please click on those as well. Thank you so much for listening, and book 'em, Dano! I don't know what that means, but I just said it. Book 'em, Dano. So they said in the show. My dad used to say it.